What's up, guys? Welcome to another edition of the Game Tinkerer. I am John, and today we are going to be looking at my PlayStation Vita version 1000 that took me about 6 hours yesterday to mod. And I'll go through exactly what I had to do. This is not a tutorial on how to do it. There are other sources out there that are much better than what I could explain, and they're much more thorough and have all the links and everything. So I will leave a couple of those down in the description for you. If you do have one, these are really pretty easy. It just takes a little while to do it. So without further ado, here we go. Alright guys, so here we are. This is my PlayStation Vita version 1000, and you can see that it is actually a PCH-1001. I'm not sure if this is the very first model or if this is like the first rendition of it, but this one is super nice. Picked it up from a friend of mine at work. Got an excellent deal on it. I've had this for quite a while, and I had it modded once before, but then I was like, it's kind of stupid, so now it is remodded. It's got a permanent mod on it, not hardware, it's all software, so it is soft modded. But I used a SD to Vita adapter, which goes in here where the games go, and that is a adapter that looks like a game card, and you put an SD card in it. And for what I know, I believe it usually goes up to like 1 or 2 terabytes. I'm not sure if there's even a 2 terabyte SD card out there right now, but I know the 1 terabytes are really expensive still. The only real thing about this that I don't like is they have this access light right here that will flash like that when it's in use. But if you have this shut, you don't see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my soldering iron, and I'm just going to poke a hole right where the light is underneath it, just so I can close this and it'll have that little access light. This does have a tempered glass front screen protector, and then on the back I've got this touchpad thing. I don't like this plastic one because it got nicked right here, and it doesn't feel very good. So that would be cool if they had one of those in glass as well, but it is what it is. So with this, I had the official firmware at 3.70. I had to actually upgrade the firmware to version 3.73, and before I did that 100%, I made sure that even after I did that I was able to mod it, and as of right now you can still. 3.73 is the highest firmware that they've put out. I then had to use a source to actually downgrade to 3.60, and that's just personal choice. You don't necessarily have to downgrade, but I mean, it was there and it was easy to do, so I went ahead and did it. Then you can use ENSO to actually permanently mod it, and you won't have to, like if you're on 3.73, every time you start up you'll have to go to Henkaku and basically install it, because you install it once and then you have to basically re-enable it every time this restarts. It's not bad, it only takes a few seconds, but I mean, with this ENSO, it is permanently modded, soft modded, so I could just turn it on and go into whatever game or whatever that I'm going to do. So with that, I also have Molecular Shell and Vita shell installed. And what those are kind of like, oh, I can bring it up. This is my pretty cool it's not Final Fantasy. It's Dragon Quest 11 theme. And I have the music turned off to it because it's really loud. And every one of these screens is different. Well, that's the same. And then here's a bunch of different games that I've got installed, and we'll go over that. Here is Vita shell, and here's molecular shell. And when you start them up, basically it's kind of like a file, explorer. And you can see on here, this is the SD card. Focus. There we go. 120 gigabytes. And you can install APK files from here and all kinds of different things. It also uses FTP, so that works pretty nice. You can do that with the USB or through Wi-Fi. And other things I've got on here is the ENSO molecular thing to actually crack it. And then I've got auto plug-in, which updated to auto plug-in 2. This will give you all of your plugins that you can put onto the system. And there's all kinds of different things in here. Stuff to disable certain things. Auto boot a certain program. Sound stuff. Different color palette things. I've actually got the frames per second right here, so I can tell what my games are running at. And there's just all kinds of things here. There's a DS3 Vita and DS4 Vita. What this is a plugin to allow the controllers for PS3 and PS4, so I can actually play it with this. And I'll show that here in just a second. There's all kinds of different things in here that you can enable or disable with these plugins. This is also where you set up your SD to Vita card, which is in there. And then you can check for your updates. Then we got PSP plugins. There's different things in here. I haven't messed with that yet. Extras. I'm not sure exactly what those are. Like I said, I hadn't messed with quite everything yet. Here we have Adrenaline installed. This will run your PSP games. And this takes it back to the old school stuff. It looks like you're running it on a PSP. You got your Vita homebrew browser, and this is pretty nice. It's got all your homebrew in there. PKGJ is basically the free shop. Easy VPK, not sure exactly what that is. I have to look that up. PSM Manager has to do with PSM games. Battery Fixer fixes some issues with software for battery life. Retro Live Area helps with PlayStation 1 games. PC Link, this is the NVIDIA Game Stream app where you can actually stream from your PC onto here through NVIDIA, whatever the game stream thing is for NVIDIA. This also supports AMD graphics cards as well. Pro Camera Vita, I haven't messed with this yet, but it's supposed to add a whole bunch of fixes to the camera software and also unlocks a bunch of different stuff. Custom theme manager. This is how I got this cool theme. And there's a bunch of stuff in here. Pages and pages and pages of themes from the repository. And then you can apply an installed theme, install a custom theme that you made yourself, uninstall the themes, cache and DB backups. You can do partitions to where you can save all the stuff on one partition. Dump an official theme to a local folder. Just all kinds of stuff. And that is all the software. Now we do have some games, and let me show you that the controller works. I have one of those little stand things that people get for the Dreamcast, the Nintendo Switch. Basically, it's just a little thing and it holds it. So I'm going to get one of those. This Saturday is coming. That way I can just pop it on the desk with it plugged in, and I can play whatever. Now let me show you that this actually works here. So when you're doing this, you have the thing enabled. Make sure that you've got your Bluetooth enabled. And then on here, you'll want to press the PlayStation button and the share button. You want to hold that in for a few seconds, and then you'll see this light bar flash white, and it'll flash. Here, this thing connects like that. Like, it's super fast. You hold it in. It may take just a second. It acts kind of weird every once in a while. Turn it off, turn it back on. Is it going to work? Hell no, it's not going to work because we're recording. Why would it work? So if you're having issues, go into your settings. Start that up. This will stop blinking here in a second. So you want to go to Devices. And every once in a while, so you'll see it on there, you can't do it. Click Delete, bam. Right back again. It'll say it has an error, but I'm not sure what that error is, but it works. Hit that. And then we can pretty much play whatever. Let's see, let's try Duke Nukem. Hopefully it won't yell at me too much for not having the thing hooked to internet. Let me bring this camera around here so we can see a little bit. As you can see, got 60 frames so far. Once we go in, I bet it'll dip to about 30 when we're playing it. So still not bad. Definitely playable with 30. The only thing you have to remember is when you're shooting, you can't press these, because on here there is no triggers. You have to hit these. I did that earlier with the zombie game. I was like, it's not shooting, and then I hit that, and then it shot, and I was like, oh yeah, because they don't have the triggers. So okay, so we're just gonna start this up. See, I did it again. I hit the trigger. I actually have this. I actually have this game on the Switch right now. Okay, how did we do this? I forget how we do it. But yeah, as you can see, it's working, and it's pretty fun actually. So what we'll do is we'll try a different game. Let's see. Let's go with a little bit newer game. Play it. Okay, not sure what's going on with that one. So we'll try a different one. This one just came out not too long ago. I love all the games from this company. 3 years later. English. English. Hello. Anything but? Okay, it's working. Turn the music down just a tad. And on this, you can save however you need to save it. It's just like you would have a game in there or a digital game and running off the memory card. So everything works just as it should. So as you see, everything's working the way it should, except for that one game. Not sure what's up with that. May just be taking a little longer than it should have when it started up. But yeah, everything's good. So that has been my PS Vita 1000 that is modded. Again, I'm going to place a couple links in the description for you guys if you are interested. There you can go along with the tutorial. See, it's asking for a system update. Just go cancel. Every once in a while these games will do that. And then it bugs you and bugs you and bugs you. And I think there is a plug-in to get rid of that. But I will have to look into that. And we just want to thank you for all your love and support. We hope that you guys are staying safe out there. This world is going to crap. And we just need everyone to be positive and send love and not hate to everybody. So with that being said, hit that like and subscribe button. If you dislike this video, you can hit that down as well. Just let me know in the description what you didn't like. Maybe you think PS Vita sucks, and I wasted my time yesterday modding it. But, you know, this is pretty good stuff. Anywhere you can play Jet Set Radio, you know, you're good. So, with that being said, we wish you guys nothing but the best, and we'll see you next time, guys. Bye.